And the Smith Center is rocking again.
That's a staple of the North Carolina secondary break, that wing ball screen.
Platek digging there on Jones, trying to knock the ball away.
Well, we haven't seen North Carolina execute quite like this, perhaps since the Bahamas, maybe even all season.
Great look. DeLaurier from Jones.
I can't think of a player in the ACC that's been more reliable, though. I'm not talking from the free throw line, but in everything else than Garrison Brooks this year.
Baker with a three. Anthony's still going. And that might be one that the Heels wish they had back. Tough shot. With 2 minutes to go, and O'Connell comes down and rattles home.
The big Monday, and the response by Raekwon Evans, junior from Billings, Montana, who is transferred in from North Idaho College, first year playing for the Noles.
The last 3 games, he's played even better than he did before. Wide open shot.
These two teams have in the tank. Raekwon Gray off the mark. In transition. Oh, plenty in the tank for Wendell Moore.
And now stolen right back. And a block out of the sky by Robinson. What a series that was. Jones feeding ahead for Moore. And banks that one up and in and takes the hit too. He did step on him, but he did not make contact with him with a foul. They called a foul, but Childress just slipped. He wasn't tripped on that play. They did call a foul on it. 62-56.
And allowed Childress to score his first point this year against the Blue Devils.
How about that? 15 points a game. Straight on, and that'll rattle home.
And the ACC has another team highly thought of in Florida State as a 3-seed. Seton Hall got a big win over Villanova today.
By Cassius Stanley, who is emerging as a truly outstanding player.
Jones takes it away from Anthony and then lays it in. Jones went looking for the contact.
Field. Johnson nearly had the steal. Matthew Hurt is open for 3. And Daniels snatches another rebound.
Matthew Hurt was wide open there. What a bad pass.
Hey, Jay, I got a question. What is Duke's identity? I thought at the beginning of the season was on the defensive end. Right now, I'm not sure.
Vernon Carey, and this is Cassius Stanley. Jones, little floater, wouldn't go. Ripped out of the air by DJ Funderburg.
And Duke in the second half, to Allison Williams' point, came out again in the 2-3 zone. They're not going, at least initially, back to the man-to-man.
To make the tournament, the top 2 teams, Louisville and Florida State, and obviously Duke. As Trey Jones comes up with a steal and glides in for 2.
Their offense. Good pass.
Wardenberg into Miller. DeLaurier might have gotten a piece.
He did.
Wardenberg comes out with it and then turns it over, and Trey Jones is out ahead of the field.
You cannot throw the ball. Backwood just punching it out.
Jack White stepping into the starting lineup spot of Cassius Stanley, and now another steal. Trey Jones lays it in over Lawyer. And
possession. A lot of tension going on the benches, I can guarantee you that.
Trey Jones goes to work quickly, off balance.
Oh,
that's goaltending on DX.
Points for him, great shooting, 7 for 11 from the field, the 3 rebounds, and providing the toughness that Danny Manning needs for this team to try to mount a comeback here on their home floor.
Jones, yes, he'll sink that.
First 20-point game since coming back from that injury, and Shawnee Brown has given the the Demon Deacons a huge lift here tonight.
Well, so is this guy for Duke. Wendell Moore gives it off for Jones. Been a while since Duke has had the lead. A bank shot by Jones.
One of the great guys.
Basketball for
One
sure.
of the great guys. Right, it is so unusual to see Florida State missing free throws. And the Seminoles have missed a few. And you know, talking about Duke's turnovers, some of the issues with the Duke turnovers have been they've been live.
he didn't take long to get acclimated in the rivalry, did he? Off the bench and with a couple of buckets. Jones off balance. Tough one will go.
Too hard on offense.
The last time Coach K lit into his team, like we just saw, they responded. We'll see if they do here. So far, so good.
Quote I think I've ever heard: "Talk is the music of the game."
Ollie, thank you. Yeah, he said the more you talk, the more you anticipate what's going to happen instead of just reacting to what already has happened. That was Isaiah Wong, a freshman from Piscataway, New Jersey, with a bucket for Miami as Jim Larrañaga's gone a little bit deeper into his bench now.
One of the things about talk, especially when you talk on defense, you're more likely to be down in a stance, and you're more likely to be seeing man and ball.
Somehow the shoe got back on Couture's foot. It was not all the way on right now. If I would try to drive him because he didn't have the shoe on all the way as Trey Jones, and that's not a runner.